Welcome back, everybody, and this is Oceanside in California, and we have just witnessed an incredible final, and we now have a new Supergirl who has rewritten the history books. Ruby Stringfellow, just 14 years of age from Orange County, California, has taken victory here. Lindsay Jacobellis, two-time Olympic gold medalist, one-time silver medalist, here with me. You were down there. You interviewed Ruby. Tell us about the feeling of the emotions down there.
Well, I mean, she was over the moon, and I could understand why she was definitely a little stressed in those last moments of the heat, and I really wanted to tap into that emotion. Being in situations like that myself, I can understand where there's so much excitement, but then there's fear. You're all over the map. But then when it's finally settled in, and it takes sometimes a moment for the reality to set in that you've won, you see that she is so excited and just emotional, and it's just all over the map, just working her way through the heats and the conditions changing constantly throughout the weekend. She was just so good at adapting and making those changes when she needed to and executing, and that is just a telltale sign of a Supergirl. But the level of surfing we saw at this event by Ruby and others are incredible. Mia put down spectacular performance as well. Some of the best surfing I've seen her do so consistently throughout the heats. So we have to give props to all of the ladies, but by far Ruby took the cake today. She was so consistent with her wave selection and her execution, especially on the outside. She'd have those crisp maneuvers, and then all the time she was able to get to that inside and get a few finishing maneuvers that really made the difference of just that clean execution from start to finish.
And also mentally, she was very centered after she won the semi-final against Walla, who had knocked her out. She still got third, but Walla went on to win in 2024. She clearly was feeling the emotion of making the final, but she was taking deep breaths because she knew that she had to save all of her energy for the final, and she took that in. And I think you mentioned Mia surfing. Mia surfed so well throughout this entire competition, and it was a very, very close final.
Yes.
And so just being able to manage your mental performance, your physical performance, she definitely kind of had it all together throughout the entire weekend.
Yeah, I'd love to look back at some of those heats, or this previous heat, and some of these waves. I mean, just the big waves from the day. This is Ruby when she was in the earlier heat, and she was in the blue jersey, just dropping in and just attacking these lips. Look at that backside attack. She spotted that from the bottom, the tempo, the speed she has to get in. This was Reed earlier as well. She got knocked out, but had her best finish in this Supergirl on both the shortboard and the longboard side of things. It's just amazing to see how aggressive these women have turned out to be in this sport, and that is just putting themselves in these situations.
Yeah.
That is Linnea, and that is Kaikora, it looks like, with a beautiful floater. I mean, look at the skill set of these ladies. These were all 6-point rides or higher. I mean, it's putting these women on the map, and some of these women are going on to their next events that are in heavy waves. They're pushing the envelope for not only themselves, but women historically in this sport. This looks like
It's Eve Wong. Beautiful style.
This was the 7.67 wave. Just look at the array. Look at the combinations that gave her that score. And then all with such grace and elegance.
I think that was the second best wave. Mia McLeish's 8 is the best wave of the competition.
This is that same wave, but just a different perspective. So you can just see how beautifully drawn out those wrapping turns are. It's not easy to do with that balance. If you push too hard on your edge, you just bury the rail and just bog and lose all of your speed. So it's just this touch that is just ever so delicate.
This is Ruby in an earlier heat, and just the flow and the style, but then she's able to explode.
Yeah, one of the smaller waves, but she's still able to get so much out of it. She really works it the entire time. And this is the same wave, but just, again, a different perspective to just see, get you in and closer to the action. Watch that wrap back into the pocket. You need to stay in that pocket. We've said time and time again. It's so tempting to run down the line when you build speed, but then there's no wave under you, and you have to get back to that power source. These ladies are excellent at reading these sections.
And we saw incredible surfing. This is Aelan Vaast, and
Vaast.
This was her 717,
yes,
I think.
When she had to avoid the pier, so she got those beautiful 3 backside hits in a row and was able to sneak in that one. She was knocked out that round, but it was so close. It was incredible. And that was Walla's backside attack. That was a little bit further south to that lower sugar cube that she got so completely vertical. Let's take a different look at that perspective again, because I want you to cue in to the tail of her surfboard when she gets that board vertical. It's out the back, so that means all of her weight is on her front foot. Take a look. Watch this. Snap. That tail gets completely free. That's just committing, like dropping into a big vert ramp. But it's not. You have to immediately get your weight to that back foot, otherwise you nosedive. So how quickly you transfer your weight is so incredible out there.
And Walla right now 5th on the Challenger Series, so looking good for a World Tour spot next year. And this is Reed again.
As well, the goofy foot local girl. We've seen some excellent strides in her surfing over the last couple of years. Just putting in the time and getting in with some friends, going on some surf trips and more contests. She's had a strong start to the season.
She'll now be she'll be number 1 on the North America QS rankings.
And that is another look at Mia. You could just see she was aggressive all day long. The last couple of days, really. So it's been really wonderful to see her come into her own and raise the bar for herself and have the best QS result for herself. And this is Eve. Again, undeniable style, that float, that elegance, that flair.
And just to give an update as we look for some of these waves, it's actually Reed is still in second, because this young lady, Ruby Stringfellow, is now number 1
and
on the North American QS
an extra
rankings.
4,000 points
Wow.
can help get you to the top. We have a surfer out in the lineup with a backpack on. That is amazing. Ruby taking a look at this replay again. So much fun watching her attack her backside. It's so much power as how she loads her bottom turn.
Yeah, same with Mia.
Yeah.
Mia, I think, was just so exciting throughout this wave in particular. It's just the speed that she generated, really compact style, but look at that, just smooth flowing. Just was incredible. And this is Alana Johnson of Hawaii, who took her 2nd Supergirl title, backed up. She won last year here, the youngster from Hawaii who overcame Summer Romero, former world longboard champion. And so for Alana as well, she takes home a cape. And just the style and the beauty of this longboard surfing was really impressive and beautiful to watch. They had great conditions for the final. All weekend they've been surfing on the north side of the pier and then came over to the south side for the final.
It's such a fun switch up to go from the longboard to shortboard. It's such a different style, and the points that they're going for are a little different. So let's look back at the final. This is one of Mia's waves that she got as she was working to the inside, and that was one of the maneuvers she did complete. She was hoping for that at this final buzzer, but this is Ruby dropping low and getting that crack at the top, just throwing so much spray. So that means that finishing maneuver, you're popping and you are giving that extra momentum in that back foot to really drive and push that water out the back.
And that was the difference. That was the 6.67, and then she backed it up with this ride, which was the 5. And so her top 2 scoring rides were her first 2 rides at the start. Same again for Mia. This was Mia's second scoring ride. And at this point, there was just fractions of a point in it, setting up this end turn. And for Mia, layback slash.
How exciting if we made this a 45-minute heat and we just let them go all out, because they would keep producing. They would keep chasing these corners and raising the bar, and we'd see even more spectacular variations. But it's still so exciting that Ruby, our young gun and our local girl, came out victorious and setting history not only at 14 but at the 20th anniversary of Supergirl Surf Pro. And I know Rick every year gets pretty emotional about this because there's so much passion that goes into this event. He puts it all out there. He's wants it to be successful, and he wants to bring a certain element every year to make it better. So I know this year, being 20 years in and what he's really just built over the years, he just truly believes in it. And it's just so wonderful that he never gave up on the vision and the dream of Supergirl, even when we had challenging times like COVID or not maybe able to get sponsorships to get through certain times. He always figured something out. So he is an OG super individual, and he always gets it done. And it's just wonderful that he's been supporting all of these women and bringing all of these women together. Let's not overlook that. It's bringing the women to support journeys in life, no matter what your path in life is. It's not just about surfing or longboarding. It is the music festival. I constantly am in contact with people that used to do the DJ contests or, the skateboarding competitions. And it's just fun. You just check in every now and then like, hey, do you think you're going to go this year? It's wonderful to catch up, or you cross paths. I'm in your neck of the woods. Where are you? Are you in town? That's what events like this can give you. Give you lifelong experiences.
Yeah, as well as the inspiration that it gives to the next generation. We had the Rising Tides event that Linnea Mons and Reed Van Wagener were involved in, and I think there were like 40 little girls on the north side of the pier, and just looking up to their heroes and just the inspiration that gives. Straight after this one, Rick and the ASA team go back to the East Coast and they start getting ready not for one event this year, but 2. So there's a new event that's been added in the schedule.
I'm so excited to have a new stop. I'm going there myself. I can't wait to check it out, because we've dialed this area and we know some of the great restaurants. We know where we're getting our coffee. We know where we're setting
need something new.
We want to challenge ourselves, don't we? We can't just stay in the same rhythm. We're going to check out a new spot, and we're going to have a super girl in a new location, a new champion, and who knows, maybe we can have another stop. I know Rick's not going to stop there. ASA is going to continue to push this to all corners of the globe, and that's a wonderful testament to just the spirit and the drive and the energy that embodies just what it means to be a Supergirl.
Yeah, so that's going to be Virginia Beach is the new one, and Virginia Beach has held some of the biggest crowds that we've ever seen in surfing, and then followed by Jacksonville. But we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we are preparing for the awards ceremony with Chris Uncle E. Ernst. Will be there where we will crown our Supergirls.
Yeah, we'll send some more highlights your way. You'll be excited. You want to get out in the water yourself, and then you will see your champion in a cape with the biggest smile, and hopefully you can get an autograph if you're in the area. I'm sure she's going to be hyped to sign that away.
All right, let's take a short break, and then we'll...
the Nissan Frontier, no tricks. No trendy, unproven turbo or hybrid fad. Just real V6 truck power. By Revive, fuel your body and mind with all-natural, elevated wellness. Rise stronger with SG Revive.
And welcome back. I'm Mark Fuel. I'm here with Lindsay Jacobellis, and we are just wrapping up the day here at the Supergirl Pro for 2026 as we prepare for the awards ceremony. And Lindsay, what have been your favourite moments of the weekend?
I mean, right off the bat, that we started with 112 ladies because ASA did not deny entry to any female that wanted to be a part of this event. That's not what he's going to do. He's going to accommodate and figure it out. So we had a full round extra than what we had in the past. So there were some girls that had to work their way through the entire way and trying to get through all of those heats. It is tiring. With border cross, we have heats too, but there are far more heats that the surfers have to get through. We get our round of 16, so we are in quarterfinals right away where these ladies in the surf are just chipping away. So that's one major highlight that I think is just a win overall for the Supergirl stage itself and brings so much attention to this festival. But I'd have to say some of the waves from Eve were absolutely spectacular to watch. Alana had some great waves. Mia and, of course, our champion, Ruby, just obviously was off the charts, consistent, and so powerful in her surfing.
Yeah, and for Eve Wong, she was the only athlete to go all the way from the round of 112 because she was late sign up all the way through to today, and a third place finish for her. So incredible surfing. For me, I think that the just the energy that's coming out of the Tahiti region right now. I think we started with about 6 or 7 representatives from there. Kiara Gould being one of them, Kohai Fierro, and just incredibly beautiful surfing that we saw from that group, and seeing that is that the new place of super development of talent, even though it's a small island.
Yeah,
effectively that was really exciting, and just the joy that you could tell from all of the surfers who are experiencing this, especially for Ruby. And we get to see some of the great surfing today.
That is the replay of Aelan Vaast. She was also up for the Big Wave Challenge. If you tune into her Instagram and you see the wave that she goes on, it is absolutely insane. Also, Izzy Gomez was pulled into that wave as well. It is insane. So they're up for nomination to see who gets voted best. And Justine DuPont, a former Supergirl as well, she's been here in the past. She is also up for that nomination. So it's crazy. You give these ladies a stage like this, and then you completely pivot, and then you're like, nah, I'm going to put you in a 100-foot wave. How about that? And they're like, sure. So I mean, what an incredible weekend. I'm so happy to spend this time with you. We always have so much fun calling the shots and seeing it from such a great perspective and giving all that intel and info to everyone watching back home. Thank you for tuning in. You're about to see awards right now. So come back next year, or I'll see you in Virginia Beach.
Years ago, 300 people on the beach, and we struggled to find 16 women to compete. And this weekend, we had 180 female surfers from around the globe. So give it up to the female surfers. It has been the greatest joy of my life to watch this whole process unravel, and so gratifying to see how women are now given the platform that they so strongly deserve. And yeah, for the women, I mean, in everything, right? It's not just sports, but it's entertainment, it's music, it's popular culture, fitness, business, gaming, media, all the things that Supergirl wants to play a role in. And I got to say, we could not have done it without all the amazing athletes, artists, influencers, instructors, musicians, etc., that have been a huge part of this journey over the last 20 years. So I want to do a really quick group of thank yous, and then I'm going to get off this microphone because I'm not the one you want to hear from. This is the guy with the golden pipes. So, but in order to make this happen, to do a free festival of this scale requires a tremendous amount of commitment from a lot of people. This ain't free to put on. It's free for you guys to be out here. We want to create amazing experiences for all of the city of Oceanside, for everybody in North County, or for people come from all over Southern California, and especially for the athletes themselves. It does not happen without sponsors. We have about 70 amazing brands that support Supergirl. Could never go through all of them, but I want to at least make mention of some of our top partners who have really poured their heart and soul into this the way that our team has here. So Smoke Flower has been a partner for the last 2 years. Hopefully you guys had a chance to catch some of the merchandise. Jersey Mike's the last 3 years. I want to... Nissan. Okay, Nissan, I'm going to stop on this one for a second. 10 years here supporting Oceanside and this event. So please give it up for Nissan because they're amazing. Yeah. Sharp Healthcare is our newest partner, and they're actually opening up shop here in North County, and which we're really excited about. So super thankful for them. Visit Oceanside has been with us for many, many years as well. Bright Event Rentals, everything you see around here with tables and chairs and tents and towers and everything, that's all compliments to our good friends at Bright Rentals. And then Gray's Craze, our new friends with the charcuterie boards, love them. And so many other partners have made this thing happen. So please just give it up real quickly for just all the sponsors that make this whole thing happen. All right, this is the ultimate, takes a village situation. And, we are the team of people that put this event on. We come in here from Florida, and there's only 10 of us. 10 people run these, not just this festival, but 2 others in Virginia Beach and in Jacksonville. And these are 10 of the most incredibly talented, gifted, committed, passionate people that I know. So real quickly, I just want to mention some names. And if you're here, please raise your hand because you guys deserve all the accolades here. So Amanda, right there on stage. Michelle is probably around here somewhere, keeping everybody fed. Dave, who manages the beer, which everyone loves the beer garden, all right, and volunteers. Bianca, who's right there. She handles all of our partners with her teammate Bailey. There's Bailey down there, all right. We've got Victoria, who's hopefully around here somewhere. Courtney. Maggie is doing social media with Caroline, who's around here somewhere as well. So from me to all of you, 10 people, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It means everything that you guys have been a part of this journey and been able to share it with me. The other piece, please give it up. Let's do a real round of applause because they are the Supergirls and Supermen that make this thing happen. 10 of us, an event of this scale, no way it happens without the undying support and love that we get from our volunteers and our local staff here. There's about 200 people from this local community that every year come out and support us and dedicate their time to make this dream a reality. And so also huge round of applause and so much thanks and love to all of our amazing volunteers and the local staff here from the city of Oceanside. There's people that have been coming back for years. I see Kurt Steinmetz in here. I see Jerry Jeremio and Steve Voris and so many other people that have been with us for a decade or more. And so we so appreciate all of that support. The city of Oceanside has been a gracious host now, 20 years, 18 in Oceanside. And so thank you so much, city of Oceanside. All of the bands. How many of you guys get it? I know a lot of people talk about the headliners who saw Iration last night, or K-Flay, or Here for B.O.B., or Hippie Sabotage. But who saw Flailing Idiot, Hello Sister, or Pearl today? Right? Mind-boggling, right? These ladies they bring so much power, energy, enthusiasm to what they do, and we can't thank them enough. And all the amazing female artists that have been a part of Supergirl for not just this weekend, but throughout our entire journey. Speaking of music, there's two ladies right there on stage that have been holding it down for years. Jane Vanderbilt and DJ Dopamine, right there. Spinning all weekend, playing the role of MC, keeping the whole stage hopping. Appreciate you guys so much. Dee has been with us forever. Jane, almost forever. And can't thank you guys enough. We had 25 fitness and wellness classes. All the instructors donated their time. Thank you to all of those instructors. The Oceanside Longboard Surf Club, I know you guys are out here somewhere. Our original partners, they ran the longboarding competition. The McDevitt brothers, I know they're here somewhere. They ran the volleyball tournament. The Poseidon Foundation, they ran the skateboard event. Blades runs the rollerblading event. It's all people, all dedicated to one vision and one dream. It's about uplifting, inspiring, and empowering women in all these industries. So, one last round of applause for everybody, and I'm going to turn it back over to E. Thank you so much, Oceanside, and to all of you people for supporting us for 20 years.
From the heart, Rick Bratman. Big round of applause, folks. Well done, sir. Yeah, a true pleasure, an honor. Now it's time for some awards. Let's get it on. We're going to start with the Supergirl Volleyball Champions. They were on top of it all. They're coming from Phoenix, Arizona. They're going to strut on out here. One of them's got sand around her neck because she got dirty today in the sand with her partner. Walking away victorious as Supergirl Volleyball Champions, Riley Woods and Lily Dutzman. That's right. Climb right up on there. Get on there. First place. Oh, careful. Yeah, they got to lean on down. They got sunburn. They got sand. Let's give them a hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip. Woo! Golden smiles someday. Yeah, lots of love out there. Oh, let's get the mic out of the way, right? How's that? Thank you, Kurt. Yep. Who wants a microphone? Here we go. How about a hell yeah? That's what I'm talking about. We'll get an amen later because it's Sunday. Right on. All right, ladies, nice job. Riley Woods and Lily Dutzman. Coming from Phoenix, Arizona. Nice job, ladies. Beautiful smiles, great skills. They'll spike on you. Let's go Supergirl Skate now. All sorts of skate stuff going on. With the help of Las Chicas and Poseidon Foundation, we had another year of women's skateboarding. We're going to bring up the Youth Pro. She's got a handful of a name, but she's not afraid to throw it on down on the flat stick with 4 wheels and some other jazz. She's coming all the way from Argentina. Different hemisphere, indeed. Felicitas Alzen! Felicitas Alzen! Step on up, right there, number 1. That's it. Felicitas, get the shot. We'll get a quick interview here. Okay. Felicitas, in Espanol, say a little something to the folks out there.
Muchas gracias por este evento tan increíble.
That means thank you very much. I'm a better skateboarder than all of you. Yes. Woo! Yeah, there's your photographs right there. Not even sure she's a teenager yet, but she skates better than I ever will. God bless you. Felicitas Alzen. Give her a hell yeah. Yeah. Muchas gracias.
Thank you.
She said, bingo, my gringo. I said, okay. All right, Masters Pro. Let's get it on with Natalie Krishna Das. Yeah. Right up there, Natalie. One thing you could possibly say to anybody out there that's looking to step into the competition arena.
It's never too late.
That's so perfect right there. Natalie Krishna Das, winner of the Masters Pro Division. Love it. Love it. Thank you. Never too late. I love it. All right. In the Open Pro, this gal spent some time in the water. She did dual duty. She's got a couple of Olympic accomplishments under her belt and X Games medals as well. She walks away with a victor here. Open Pro, Bryce Wetstein. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, she's going to ride on through the other side. There you go. Oh, what in the... She's a flower child. She loves the ukulele, and she's good on a skateboard. She wears those knee pads no matter what. She is good at everything. Yeah. Bryce and Rick have been friends for quite some time. We love Bryce's energy. Hey, Bryce, real quick, what do you got to say to the people out there for maybe some people that are hesitant about getting into competition?
Well, first of all, I'd love to say this is Robin, and if it wasn't for her, so many girls wouldn't have be here today skating and the surfing, and she was the founder, and I love her so much. Thank you, Robin, for paving the way for us girls. Thank you. And thank you all amazing. Everyone here is so amazing, and I'm so thankful. But one thing I have to say is courage is to say and do what strength alone can't pursue. So find those words, find that passion you have, and share it with the world, and just have fun and work hard and be exactly who you are. You guys are all beautiful. And before I leave, wait.
Yeah, make it quick. Here you go. Real quick.
Okay. Supergirls, put your hands up in the air. Whoa, whoa. You're beautiful and amazing, yeah. Who's happy to be in the Supergirl spotlight scene? Who is happy or incredible? Thank you, girls. Thank you, guys, for making this the best surprise. Supergirl, love you.
Yes! Good at everything she does. Bryce Westine, love it. Love you. I'm going to put the glasses on for this one. There's love in the air. I like that. Nice job, Bryce. Get a hell yeah. What do you say? Hell yeah? Yeah. We turn the page. We're moving through it. We're going longboard. Right before the shortboard finals, we had the longboard final. They were on the north side of the pier. They all had a great time. 2 were better than the rest. We bring up second place first. Put your hands together. Miss Summer Romero. Give her an extra big round of applause. She had to drive away. Summer Romero. We're donating her check to the people at the bar. All right, first place. Wait, are you Summer? Hooray! Summer's made it. Summer made it. Yeah, hop up on a second. It's right next to first. Yeah. Yeah, Summer, nice job out there. Way to dance on the board. That was pretty nice. Yeah, sparkling water out there. Only outdone by one. You two have been in the water before together. We bring up first place medal, cape, and a big check presented by Rick Bratman. Put your hands together for the Supergirl longboard champion, Alana Johnson. She's going to step up there. Big check. All right, we're getting a cape. Cape. There it is, cape. Custom-made capes by Ron, not Burgundy. This is capes by Ron. Oh, there you go. Yes. Ooh. All right, ready? I say hip, hip. You say hooray, hip, hip. Yay, Supergirl. She just looks like a longboarder. Okay. Years ago, you used to be able to take that into a bank and cash it. I don't think you can do it anymore. Get your photographs real quick. Photographers, get your shots right here. Big round of applause, everybody. There you go. Yeah. Familiar to the longboard. Summer, I'm going to step up there real quick. How was your experience here at the Supergirl Pro in that final against a formidable foe?
It was such a fun final, and I look up to Summer so much. She's such an amazing surfer, and yeah, I love coming back to Oceanside and seeing the community and just everyone coming down to support. Thank you so much, and thank you.
Supergirl with a smile. Congratulations. Enjoy this moment. Alana Johnson, your super longboard champion, Supergirl, and Summer Romero taking second place. All right, nice job, ladies. So there's a award called the Smoke Flower, SMKFLWR. If you're not familiar with them, they had a great activation down there. They stepped up last year and really helped us out, and they stepped in this year, and they're doing something extra special. They're donating $10,000, $10,000 to the Eweleiula Foundation on behalf of the surfer with the highest scoring wave of the day today. Her name, she hails from Hawaii. She's a great advocate for sporting. She's been on TV shows, and she has unfortunately stepped away to catch a flight. But she's the best score of the day was a 7.67 by Eweleiula Wong. Put your hands together. Yeah, and Kevin, are you indeed? Come on up this way. Here it is. There it is, Rick. You're going to stand in place for Eve. Come on. Yeah. Okay, so pretend this is Eve, a beautiful Hawaiian surf girl. There you go. Yep. So sexy, right? Kevin from Smoke Flower is passing it off to the stunt double for Eve right now. Here it is. That's the shot you want right there. That's good. Yeah. All right, Kev, I want to get a word with you. Smoke Flower stepping into the arena. We thank you, first of all. What does this mean for Smoke Flower to help out with this festival?
Well, we're always stoked to support. Rick and the team have been fantastic. The competitors, amazing. Another beautiful festival here. Amazing crowd and music. So we're very delighted to be presenting this check on behalf of the Eweleiula Foundation. And thank you very much for having us.
And congratulations on your store in Encinitas. Check it out if you haven't seen it already. And you guys are growing quick like a good Smoke Flower.
Thank you very much.
Amen. Can I get an amen? And how about I say smoke, you say flower, smoke? Flower. Bingo. Thanks, Kevin. Woo! All right, we move on to the top two that we came here for as this event started as a Supergirl Pro. Let's bring up second place. After 112 girls started at 8 o'clock on Friday, we chiseled it down to 2. Out in the water, it went down to about the last couple minutes. This gal comes from San Clemente. She understands surfing real well because she's out at lowers all the time with the best of the best. The site of the 2028 Olympics coming up. She knows how to do the throwdown showdown. She took second place. She walks away with some great points and a smile on her face, and not quite a cape yet, but someday hopeful. Put your hands together for Mia McLeish. Yeah, right there. That's it. Her highest QS result is a second place, and that is this one here. Rick says, thanks for being the same height as I right now. Mia McLeish, folks, give her a lot of love. An excellent accomplishment. Only outdone by one. We're here to set records, not on purpose, but it just happens. In this particular event, this gal who's going to come up and stand on the top of the podium, she walked away with third place a couple years ago. She had a smile on her face that was just adorable. She was like a rabid barracuda out there in the water. Everyone's like, who is this girl? We didn't know much about her. Now we do. Fast forward 2 years to this date right here. The 23rd of August, 2026, we have a new Supergirl at the age of 14 years of age. Or as Fuely says, 14. Put your hands together for the Supergirl here at Oceanside for the 20th anniversary, Miss Ruby Stringfellow. Oh. Milk it for all it's worth. Get up there. 14. She was -6 when this event started. -6. I don't even think the parents had made out yet. I don't know that for a fact. Maybe rounding third base. Who knows? We'll ask Ruby what she knows. Just make it up on the spot. They're just feeding all this information in my ear. That C4 energy drink's really good. Okay, here we go. Ruby, yes! All right, that smile. So I interview people for a living, right? And it's really neat to see your progression at the age of 14. Like, your confidence on a microphone is one thing, but out there in the water, the way you're holding yourself and the way you're surfing, what are you doing differently, say, than even 2 years ago that's helped you get to the top of the podium?
Thank you. Yeah, I've definitely worked a lot on my surfing throughout the last 2 years, and just more progressive maneuvers, more just being more aggressive. So I guess that paid off.
Yeah, it did indeed. There's some youngsters, even some oldsters, that may not have even thought of achieving or realizing their dreams. What do you have to say to some people out there that are like, maybe I could do this, that are hesitant? What do you have to say?
You can do it. Trust me, you can.
That's it right there. Without further ado, I give you 1 and 2 right here. Mia McLeish on the outside, front and center. Now bringing a check up for Ruby Stringfellow. $10,000. Woo! Get a shot of that. Years ago on the tour, there was a thing called the 10% rule, and everybody knew who the winner was because you go to the bar, they spend 10% of that check on beer. Unfortunately, she's 14. That's not going to happen today. Yeah. So, folks, that's it. There's a photo opportunity. Remember the name Ruby Stringfellow. I make notes on my cards, and I'm seeing world champion from both of these at some point. It's going to be a long road, but you're looking at greatness here. That is the culmination of the 20th anniversary of this fantastic event known as the Supergirl Surf Pro Festival. Put your hands together and hip, hip, hooray for Ruby Stringfellow. Hip, hip.
Hey.
Woo! That's good stuff, Rick. That's just good stuff.
This is an amazing weekend,
really
and I love your energy. And I will tell you, I was talking about like just thanking people before, and there's 3 other people. The mouths that you hear on Supergirl and the television shows and the webcast is this guy, Uncle E, Mark Fuel, and where's Lindsay? Is Lindsay here? Lindsay Jacob Ellis. We are so fortunate to have Uncle E, Mark Fuel, and Lindsay as our commentators and the voice and the inspiration behind Supergirl. And so thank you for 20 years. And yeah.
What I appreciate is Rick didn't read the fine print in the contract. He's paying me by the word, so I'm excited about that. Yeah. Just kidding. Thank you for the opportunity.
Well, and I know there's some unfinished business today.
There is?
Yeah. I think we got a couple more artists coming out here tonight. So who's here to see B.O.B.?
B.O.B. Yeah.
All right.
I say B. You say O. You say B. B.
B.
That's all we got.
And then after that, after B.O.B., who's here to see Hippie Sabotage? Yeah.
They're good. They're good. Stick around for that. I say hippie. You say sabotage. Hippie. Like taking candy from a baby. I love it.
It's going to be a fun night. Enjoy. Have fun. Bars are open. Stay safe. And then after this, follow us on social media, please, because we need your love and support. And if
hold on, this is a good shot. Everybody put your hands in the air. Kurt Steinmetz, our water photographer. Everybody put their hands in the air right now. Ready? That's going to end up on the cover of Sports Illustrated in Thailand, as far as you know. He ran out of film. 1, 2, 3, hands up. Yeah, remember, because still photos have noise in them.
And follow us on social media, please, at Supergirl Pro. If you love this event and you want this event to stay in Oceanside, please talk to your politicians. Tell them you love it. Tell them you want it to stay here. We want to be here forever to help support you guys. Use your voices. Support us. Social media as well. Thank you all so much.